6'1", 175 pounds, 31 years old, has one tournament victory from the top seed. He won the Seattle Open.
Averaged 257 on the championship pair this week and lapped the field. 234 average for all 42 games. He could be very, very tough, but Walter Ray's hot.
Jess of San Diego, California, has switched from eyeglasses to contacts.
It's a good idea. Better all-around peripheral vision. Much better for outdoor sports, but he's a champ on the indoor sport, bowling.
All right, 8th telecast for Jess, first of this year, and he's going against red-hot Walter Ray Williams. Walter was also 3-time junior world horseshoe pitching champion. And Bo, he has quite a goal in his horseshoe pitching life.
Well, his goal is to be the personal coach of our president, George Bush, who has a 25% ringer average, and he'd also like to get George a little more involved in bowling, but I think George has his hands full over in the Persian Gulf right now. Let's see what Walter Ray can do in this match.
10 pin. 24 total strikes coming into this, his 4th match.
The action, the 6 pin, the 2nd pin on the right-hand part of your screen, just does not have enough impetus to whack out the 10. Walter Ray a little shaky on this spare so far today. He has missed it once.
We're in Erie, where there is the best natural harbor along the American shore of Lake Erie, because the bay is formed by Presque Isle Peninsula. A lot of waterfront activity here in the summertime, too.
Nice skiing in this area, too, Chris. They have a lot of year-round activities. Stayrook dominated the field for 42 games. He has to win one more for the title.
Oh, yes. Sharply breaking into that 1-2 pocket.
Watch the style of Jess Stayrook. Nice, smooth, short, choppy delivery. A little late on the push weight, but look at this good inside-out swing. He's physically very strong. Just sucks that 7 pin right off. Excellent shot. And you notice the deep inside line he's playing. A lot of changes in the sport of bowling. You can see where he's playing right now. He's playing right in the center. Now watch where he'll slide, right over in this area. But the angle's right over the 4th arrow. You used to not see lefties playing that line. Stayrook's strong enough to do it.
All right. With that double, he takes a 10-pin lead. With Walter Ray up now, shooting in the 3rd frame, spare working.
The full approach. You can use as much as you want, as long as you don't go over the foul line.
Walter making his presence known, checking out his slide area.
You know, it might have happened, Chris, and it happens every once in a while. Good technique by Walter Ray. We noticed Jess Stayrook playing that real deep inside line. He's actually sliding almost in the same area as Walter Ray Williams Jr., and maybe Stayrook twisted his ankle or twisted his foot a little bit and left a little rubber up there, so it made it sticky for Walter Ray. He has to watch for it.
Oh. Sounded like it was a strike, didn't it?
I think he broke a pin.
I do, too.
You get that sound when you just hear a cracked pin. You're used to hearing all 10 solid pins, and I think he popped 1.5 down there. So Walter Ray, no luck. Strike, solid 10, strike, solid 10, the first 4 frames.
All right, this is our championship. That he does. Recently, Jess made some physical changes in his game, which hurt his performance. What were the changes, and what corrections has he made?
Well, last fall, I stretched my span out a little bit too much. I I usually bowl really well when I stretch my span out, and I had a really good fall. And but in Reno, the lanes were kind of dry, and I slightly pulled a tendon in my wrist, and I've been suffering for that for about 3 months now. I've been rehabilitating it, and it's feeling a lot better now, and I'm going to try to go out today and bowl real good.
Well, with 4 in a row, he's starting to dominate here in the championship game. A guy that works out at the gym in addition to bowling a lot.
Good weightlifter is Jess Stayrook, and he rehabilitated himself with really no medication, just all weightlifting, and took about 3 months. Now, it behooves Walter Ray to get some strike.
Ooh. That's a strike to remember coming in the 5th frame for Walter Ray Williams. If you just joined us, he has won 3 matches.
Once again, the head pin in play. Goes to the left sideboard. The messenger, as they call it on the PBA Tour, takes a lot of years of practice, a lot of power to develop that shot. Walter Ray needed it there. Now he's left 2 10 pins on his left lane. He needs a strike.
Carry! You heard him say, carry.
Television coordinator Frank Esposito has always said the game is on. 2 determined players, 4 frames left.
Winner of this title match, 20,000 runner-up 10-5.